Hey, so there's this feeling that I can't stand, and the feeling is that I've never arrived yet, or something good will happen. I'm like, yeah, that's great, but we need more. Or you did a business deal. I'm like, man, that was awesome, but we need another one. Or I'm 41 years old. I want to be at this point in my life, and I'm not there yet. And that's great. I think it's awesome to have goals and ambitions, but where I see it cause anxiety in my life is when it robs me of where I am and the joys of where I am, and where I want to be robs me of the truth of where I'm at. And there's an antidote for this for me. There's a way that I combat this, and I call it turning around and looking back down the mountain. Because the reality is that everything that I'm not satisfied with today, I would have been extremely satisfied with a year ago. And I feel like we are experts, for whatever reason, we are experts at being able to see progress in other people's lives, but it's really hard to see progress in our own life, and giving ourselves grace and credit and thanks to God for it. And it robs me of joy. It robs me of satisfaction and contentment, and I hate it. But a real antidote, a lot of times we talk to people on safe time calls, and when we hear the story of where they've been, and that we just tell them to, hey, tell us your story. How did you get here? And we hear the whole story. And all we do is kind of tell it back to them, meaning they give us the stock of their life, and we just kind of repeat it back. And we kind of speak some truth to that, saying, wait a minute, you were here and now you're here. Think about that. Think about what you've been through. Think about what you've been victorious over. Think about how you've overcome. And you can see light bulbs go off. Oh, yeah, you're right. I am. That is good. And it disarms kind of this lack of satisfaction. It disarms the anxiety and the worry of not being where they want to be. And you may not be in a great situation now, but chances are you got out of a worse situation, and that's progress. And it's not where you want to be. That's good. I'm glad we all have goals. We all have things we want to accomplish and places we want to go, things we want to do. And that's awesome. But don't let where we want to be rob me of where I am. It's being present in the moment. It's having joy and being thankful. And I'm preaching to myself right now. I need to hear this. A year ago, we had no clue what Safe Time wasn't even an idea. And now look, and it's still, there's always this moving target. We need to raise funds, and I've never done a nonprofit before, but it's awesome and fun, and we're figuring it out. But until I can take stock of where I've been, I won't be able to enjoy and give myself grace and mercy for the progress and how far we've come. Do yourself the same favor. Take stock of your life. Share your life with someone. Tell them the story of where you are, and then let them repeat it back to you and say, man, look how far you've come. And in that way, you're going to get to see things with a true perspective. So turn around, look down the mountain, give yourself grace for how far you've come. I know you still want to get to the top. We all do. We're all headed somewhere, but we can be very discouraged if all we're ever looking is up. Because if we look back down, you're going, wow, I can't believe I got this far. Hope that encourages you today.